Hello and welcome back to Nagasaki. This is episode 9. We're getting close to those 2 digits. Double digits, y'all. That was terrible. I apologise. Although some of you might argue with that, we might already be at the double digits because we did 2 half episodes. Well, two-part episodes as it were. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day and a debate. Right, what are we doing? Well, I've moved away from where we normally are. I just wanted to step away from that area a little bit and just build this. I had this really cool idea. I really wanted to get into it. I wanted to put the bridge down. This is quite an iconic bridge in Nagasaki. It goes straight over the main sort of entrance, as it were, I suppose, as the sea comes into the river, which goes all the way up through the industrial areas to the city itself. So I really wanted to place this down, and it has a really cool road layout, and I was like, I want to do this. This is going to be quite fun. And as you can see here, there's curves, bends, and all sorts all over the place. It is great, but it was, again, it was fun because of the levels. It took me a while because I had to I did stuff, changed it, especially this sort of highway, or, freeway or expressway or whatever you want to call it. This big road going right over to the bridge. I don't do a lot of them, to be honest with you. I've never really done many, so it took me a while to get right and redo and make sure that it fit. And again, with the levels that I had to play with, making sure everything fit. The scale, again, it always becomes a problem with me, but I think the end result looks really good. It isn't 100% because there's changes to the scale, but it was just so much fun. And I love playing with all of it. And I love doing these roads as well. This is my favourite thing so far. This really going into these roads and making such a difference and changing so much. And, there's been some cool stuff out now. I've got the adaptive road networks on, for example. Not on this video, but on my new one. After this, you'll probably see it. Where you can go in and really sort of change certain networks set out for that mod. And it's been great to do. It really has. Because it just enables you to take that customization to another level, which is amazing. And of course, this was around, when I did this video, is around the time that insertion marking tool sort of updated, so there was even more things there where you can set fences on things now, and it was just so much fun. Absolutely amazing. And this video was great to do. I did really enjoy it. Now I know I keep saying that over and over again. I enjoyed it. Yeah, of course, we all know, Sakura, you enjoyed it. We get it, we got the message, but I did. I mean, that's it really. I enjoyed it. It was fun. But anyway, I'm going to start playing about with these roads. As you can see, I'm going to do all these intersections. And this is a weird one because it has dedicated turning lanes, which is great for England. But in Japan, you don't tend to get so many. There's the odd one that kind of comes in every now and then. But most of the time when you get a small intersection like this, it tends to be kind of just straight across. And then you just kind of turn. So it was really cool to see that. Really cool to do it. I enjoyed again, doing the intersection marking on this. It was so much fun. One thing I would like though is, when you do what I just did there and you're sticking a hash across several segments, it'd be nice to select them all and do that, mark it across the whole thing so the hashes line up perfectly, because it's too many times where the hashes don't quite line up and I have to go in with decals and redo it. So that would be so cool to have. That would be a really cool feature if it can be done. Intersection marking tool across multiple segments and nodes. That would be probably the best thing to happen to this mod, to this game. It would blow everything out. It'd be so cool. Anyway, enough about my wish list. That's definitely something I want. Definitely something I would love to see. But let's get back into my actual game, shall we? Because, yeah, I'm decorating things. I mean, that's basically it, isn't it? I'm decorating. Anyway, I need to get better with these voiceovers. To be honest, as you all know, I just don't know what to say so much all the time. I kind of come in and I'm like, this is fun, I'm enjoying this, but I don't really know what to say. So, anyway. Yeah, I'm playing about with roads. That's pretty much all I can say there. I am playing about roads. I'll leave you to enjoy my my road clicking, and I'll talk to you again in a bit. Okay, I do want to quickly mention this bridge. I spent ages trying to find a bridge that fit here. I ended up going in and out and in and out. And I found this one. This one looks really good. I do end up peering it a little bit. I move some brackets around, some bits and bobs about, just to make it look more realistic to what it actually looks like in this area. But you know what? Again, I mean, it worked. I had to, like I said, load in and out the game several times to get the right one, but I'm happy with the way this one turned out. It does fit the area, it looks quite good. Now, what I'm doing here is the base to it. Either side of this bridge, where the main supports are like these little bases, and they're kind of used for like storage, just parking on them, stuff like that. And I really enjoyed building it, you know, getting in there. It's just something different, so it was fun. Again, one thing I loved about the series so far is the use of the levels, but also me building stuff on non-existent land, as it were. There's no land underneath this. This is just some surfaces with some parking bays on, loads of props. It looks cool, but it has no function. It's just purely for cosmetic usages, but yeah, I love it. It's so much fun. So cool. But while I'm just putting down these props, I just want to say something. Now, as you know, I do struggle with these voiceovers. I never know what to say. I'd rather you just watch the video and enjoy it. But people were telling me, oh, why don't you just script it, Sakura? Why don't you script and work out what you want to say when you want to say it? I tried that. Honestly, I did. I really did. And I just sound like a robot. I don't have time because of my busy work schedule to script, to record a whole video. So do the build, record it, edit it, script it, learn the script, read it out in a way that sounds more organic and, natural instead of just me blabbling on or reading from a bit of paper. I would rather just tell you what I'm seeing, what I'm doing, what I'm feeling with this build, and you enjoy the video and enjoy the content. Anyway, I mean, that's a random little thing, but I wanted to get out. What am I doing now? This bit is going to be different to what actually is in Nagasaki. This is just a parking area in Nagasaki. And I started off by building that. I was like, yeah, it's just going to be a park, massive car parking area. And I thought, but why? Let's stick a car rental place up here. Yeah, it was just genius, right? No, I just want something else in here. I built it with, just parking bays everywhere. You will see that. And then I was like, I got to do something else here. And I ended up deleting a lot of it, putting down a part of this car rental place, playing about with some POs, got the logos to look right on there. And yeah, you'll see that in the cinematics. It does look good. And people then come here and they park. Otherwise, they just don't park. And apologies if you can hear that siren out the back. I'm pretty sure they're coming to get me. No, pretty sure it's like an ambulance or something like that. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna let you get back to it. Enjoy the video. Well, enjoy the video or until the next time I come back to ruin it for you. And here I am now to ruin your video. But yeah, no, I just wanted to mention what I'm doing here. This is, again, a nice cool place, different to what is actually here. There is a small little area in Nagasaki where it's just like, again, another parking area. For some reason, there's lots of parking around this highway, freeway, expressway thingamabob. But I wanted to do something a little different. So we do start pretty similar to what's there. I ended up trying to do like the walk path and stuff like that. But the way highways work in Skylines is, people don't walk on them. So it wasn't going to work really. And I didn't really want to redo that entire bridge area. So I ended up doing something a little different and turn this into like more of a rest area with a nice rear can there as well, which I ended up putting together, which is really cool. And thanks to Z Green for his lovely assets. I feel like every episode I'm thanking Z Green for something, but the guy's amazing. He does some amazing stuff. So, check him out on Steam if you haven't, and his YouTube channel. His builds are phenomenal, really are. So yeah, I'm just building up this area now. I'm gonna sit some shops down, always. Gotta have shops in a nice little rest area. Gonna build a fake bus stop. It's not gonna be a real functional one. It's just, again, decoration, just so it looks nice in this area. play about with greenery. As you can see now, my favourite thing to do in City Skylines. I love playing about with the greenery. It just really makes an area pop from what it is. You know, it can be quite a flat, boring area, stick some trees, stick some grass down, and all of a sudden, it's amazing. But then right next to the road, we're going to do this. Here we are, look. This is amazing little network. Now, it doesn't look quite nice here because I've got asphalt over it, but was originally the Ronix sort of ditch network, but it's been redone now to not need the detail mod, which is a great mod, but it does conflict with a lot of other mods. So it's quite nice to be able to get a different version of this. There's a few more. The guy who made it did this one and then did one without grass as well, which is great. So to the person who obviously fixed that network for us, thank you, because it's amazing and I can use a lot more of them now and really sort of bring my build to life. Anyway, as always, as I promised every single time, I'm going to go away now, enjoy some music, enjoy my build. I'll see you towards the end of the video. Okay, so we've just built a lovely little construction area. I really enjoyed that. Those bamboo scaffolders are amazing. But here we go. This is the main build of this area. This asset's going to be released today. This is the Nagasaki Sewage Works or Water Works, or whatever way you want to look at it. It's a cool asset. There is a way to get it to work. Now, in the workshop page, I do mention it. You do kind of need to have it with the road going up the middle, which you'll see me put down later on to actually get it to function. Because, again, because of the way Skylines building size works, you kind of have to have the entrance in the middle of it. If you stick it at the front, then half it disappears when you're not looking at it and stuff like that. So I had to play about with it. Now, it doesn't function as an actual sewage works. I couldn't get that to work without the game erroring out on me all the time. So I just gave up. It's a unique building. Used some service blocks to turn it into a functioning one. It's cool. It does the job. It looks good. I really enjoyed making this asset actually. It took me quite a while to do again, which is why these videos have been delayed and I've done little bits in between. But yeah, I hope you like it. Available now. Go down to the bottom. Now watch me decorate this whole area with some pipes and decals and all sorts of lovely things. Talk to you later. Okay, that's it. I'm just doing a few more changes to the actual highway, expressway, freeway thingamablob. And we're at the end of the video now, so I really hope you enjoyed it. This was a fun build, as always. I don't think I've ever done a build that I've said, this isn't fun. I've really not enjoyed it. I enjoyed every single one of these builds. That's why I'm building Nagasaki. This is great. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. My Patreon is linked below if you wish to support me and download my assets for Nagasaki ahead of schedule, as well as other assets that I make, whether it be commissions or just a bit of fun. Tokyo University is still being finalised. Again, it comes down to scheduling. I wanted to get it done a lot quicker than I have, but it's just time. We're working full time, house move and all, still going through the legal stuff, so it's not finalised yet, but that does obviously get in the way a little bit. So I do apologise, but it is coming, I promise. I'm just finalising the last little bits, so fingers crossed it'll be soon. If not already, you never know. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. If you're new, like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell notification to be notified whenever I load up content. I try to do it once a week, but occasionally I miss a week. I do apologise, but thank you very much for joining me. If you're regular, do the same thing. If you haven't, leave a comment. I love to read them. I love to reply. If you've got any suggestions, let me know. Either way, thank you very much for joining me, and enjoy the cinematics. Have a great week.